Hey, Jimmy Rock coming at you from the publicrecord.com out of Los Angeles, California. We're lucky enough to have Black Veil Bride singer Andy Six on the line right now. Andy, do you know where you are, sir? Where are you?
We are in Tucson, Arizona. I'm sitting in my bus, about to play a show.
Awesome, awesome. Now, this is we're relatively fresh on the tour. Everything going well so far?
Everything's great. I mean, we've played one date so far, and then we played an event for Hot Topic, and both days were just fantastic.
Very cool. I've seen some videos of, I don't know if this is recent footage of you on a very small bicycle backstage. Was that from this tour?
That was Victorville, California. Yeah.
You're pulling it off pretty well. I don't think I'm sitting at like 6 foot 220, so I couldn't pull that off. But you handled it quite well.
I'm about 6'2" or 6'3" in boots, about 145 pounds, I guess. Yeah. Well, the thing was that my knees were able to touch my chin, which was a fun adventure. I didn't know that I could do that. However, I saw it, and the moment struck me, and I felt like I should ride it around. I was more surprised that no one actually cared that I was doing it. There was really no one in the venue that paid me any mind. So maybe it's just because they're used to me doing shenanigans like that.
They just said, he's an artist. Let him be, and just whatever he needs to get by until it's showtime. I guess you could be doing a lot worse. So you kept it PG, which was I guess nice for the all ages crowd.
Yeah, that was my creative expression, is riding a children's bike with streamers on it.
Hey, now myself, I'm a fan of eyeliner and whatnot. I just it's a mood thing for me. I'll put it on when I'm feeling it. Now, are you guys at the point where you can apply? Do you need somebody to help you put it on, or are you guys pros and you can actually show others the way of the makeup?
Well, I mean, our makeup is pretty extensive. It's not just the eyeliner. We all have our own, much like Kiss, we have our own characters that we do on our face. And, I mean, we all created them ourselves, so, we do it ourselves. Before we play the show, usually we have a time where we'll, get together. It'll just be the five of us, and we try to kick everybody out of the bus and just, talk about, what's going on and the show, and we'll put on our makeup, and it's a little bonding time for the band.
Very cool. Now, along the lines of bonding time, the five of you guys on the bus, was there a discussion beforehand? Because you're going to be going everywhere, coast to coast, all over the country. Were there any ground rules set that aren't the typical norm for a long tour?
Not really. I mean, the only rule is to try to clean up your bunk at the end of the day. That's about it. We just don't want too much trash, but we're a rock and roll band, so kind of anything goes.
And just don't let Jinx drive the bus, man. I've hung out with that guy. He's a wild man.
No. He doesn't. Our driver's actually fortunately separated from us, so he doesn't have to deal with the hijinks. There's a glass separator that he can close, and he doesn't have to hear us. And no, Jinx gets nowhere near the wheel. I promise you that.
Oh, very cool. So just like in a limousine, he could just put up it's a privacy glass kind of setup.
Yeah, it's nice. The problem is sometimes he'll lock it, and we can't talk to him.
Please stop, please. Right on. So now, along with the publicrecord.com, you guys are having a really cool contest. I think this is a beautiful thing, giving the power to the fans, and the casting the lead female role in your next music video. Who is Carolyn? And so submissions have been rolling in. Have fans been approaching you during the first couple shows?
Yeah, I mean, we did a signing today. There were a lot of kids that, are very excited about it online. Obviously, Twitter, there's a lot of buzz about it. I think that the number one thing is that kids are excited at the notion, and like we always do, I mean, with our last video, we try to involve our fans as much as possible, because the way we feel is that, there aren't enough fans that, or any bands really, that try to 100%, make their fans and the band one, like a community. Like, we sort of feel like we're a gang, and, the kids that listen to us, they dress a lot like us, and when they come to our shows, they're in full makeup and everything else, and it's another opportunity for our fans in the world to be involved with Black Veil Brides, because what we want is, in 40 years for, them to still be talking about, how that, we're their favorite band, or that they had lasting memories, and it's stuff that, when I was a little kid, I got to go to Kiss conventions, or, meet Motley Crue, these other things, and that was awesome for me. So, at this point, I think that the coolest thing we could possibly do is just try to get people involved.
That's a beautiful thing, and I think you're setting yourself up for a lot of future success, bringing, just making it a family affair right there. Do you have a preference if it's a blonde, a brunette, or a redhead?
No, I don't. I think all women are beautiful, so
Cool, very cool. And but the thing is, you have to be female or can pull off the illusion of being female to be eligible.
Yes. I guess, I hadn't thought about pulling off the illusion of being female, but I suppose at the end of the day, yeah, Carolyn is, obviously a female character. We love our guy fans, and there's always places for them. And we in our last video had a lot of our male fans, but the character Carolyn is a female, so it's got to be a female.
Gotcha. Now, as far as future material, are you guys making time to write new songs while on the road?
Certainly. We have a full Pro Tools setup studio in our bus, and we try to write as much as possible. And kind of the process is over the next couple months, we want to, while we're on the road, write the next record. And we've actually got a couple songs in the can. We've been working with a producer named Marty Fredrickson, who did the last Motley album, who did Aerosmith, and Buck Cherry, and countless others. And we're just going to try to write the record over the course of the next year and just keep pumping out new material. So.
That's awesome, man. Very cool. Well, I know you have a lot of things to attend to today. When you head back west, I will be sure to be front and center at one of your next gigs, and tell the rest of the gang I said hello.
Fantastic, I will, but I want to see you in full makeup when you see us, all right?
I'm gonna step my game up. Like I said, I usually just do the eyeliner, but I will evolve. I'm gonna grow with you guys, and I'm gonna you'll see me.
Fantastic. Yeah, you gotta outdo us, I think. A little more than us, if you can.
All right, Andy 6, Black Veil Brides are going to be going all over the place this fall, so catch them right through Thanksgiving. So if you see them around town, offer some cranberry sauce or something. They're going to be heading your way. Black Veil Brides, make sure to check them out. Jimmy Rock for the Public Record. Keep watching. We're going to be bringing you the best and brightest from all around the world, so check back in every once in a while.